Start with y'all.
Yeah.
Good. All right. Well, when I was 1, me and my dad were in a car wreck, and he forgot the car seat at home, so I was in the front seat. And the police told him that if I had been in the car seat, that I wouldn't be here today. And I have God to thank for that. I mean, wasn't a smart choice that my dad had me in the front seat, but I'm still living. I can thank him for that every day. And I've almost lost both parents. My dad, he was over in Iraq, and his Humvee, they ran over a landmine, and it killed everybody in his unit except for him. And he was blown off the tanker, and he deals with nerve problems every day, or he can't open or close his hands sometimes. And it's kind of hard when he drops my brother and stuff because he can't hold him. And my mom, 2 years ago, she had a mass the size of a golf ball that blocked her trachea, and she stopped breathing. And we were home alone, thinking, what do we do? They wouldn't let us see her. She wasn't awake, and it was the scariest moment of my life when they finally let us go see my mom. And I'm not afraid to say I broke down and cried that day because it was the worst thing I ever saw. My mom laying there just breathless, I guess I could say. And then in 7th grade, down the street from Calhoun, where I used to live, Foxhall, bike racing, no brakes, racing Dustin Christian, all the Calhoun players, come around the curve flying, and I lose control of my bike and hit the front of a car, fly face first into the pavement, and Dustin said I was passed out for 2 hours before they got me to get up, stand up. And once I finally got to my feet, I was back down. And it was total blackness. That's all I can remember. And if I could just tell you how it felt, I really can't. But if I could, I'd let you know. But I just remember being in the hospital, just sitting up, looking. I'm still here. Why did he save me? Why wasn't I gone that day? And I can't answer that question, but he knows. And let's get past all that stuff about dying. Well, throughout my teenage years, I made lots of mistakes, and I won't say I'm a bad kid, but I fall under peer pressure easily, and I guess I just don't be a leader all the time, a follower. But I recuperate I recuperate from it sometimes, and I get up and I do it on my own. And I have a lot of friends out here. How I am, and I can say that FCA camp this past summer with Aaron and Michelle and other people that went, it's probably the biggest thing in my life that's ever affected me. And if you were there, you could see when I broke down in tears and I cried. It was tears of joy. I was happy. I've never been so happy in my life to just see everyone around me witnessing the love of God. And it was in me too. I was jumping up and down, screaming, very happy. And it was great. And, I've dedicated my life to God, and I was saved October 2006 at East Calhoun. And this year, I was baptized at Newtown Baptist, October 3rd, in front of most of my teammates in the football team. And I think that was a good experience for them to see me go through that. I could say I was a new person when I came up. I think that's about all I have.